You see a lot of, you saw Rush Hour went to TV.
Yeah.
They actually got a training day they're trying to do into a TV series.
Yeah. MacGyver's coming back.
Yeah. When you see, well, two parts to that.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on seeing that attempt when Hollywood does that, and then if so, what's a comedy movie that you think can actually become a TV show?
Become a TV show? Well, Hollywood is playing with scared money right now. You know, we're dealing with the end of television. Television, the way we grew up watching it, is no more. So nobody wants to invest large sums of money on an unproven product, right? Like when you think about it, the only establishments that make money, right, in the movie industry, let's just talk about it like that, are pre-existing things, right? So it's a book series that did really well, like Twilight, that they make a movie of, right? They're only putting big money behind pre-established entities, right? So Hunger Games was already a book that killed it, right? Harry Potter was already a book that killed it. They're not putting $100 million behind a movie that nobody fucks with. Like, if you think that's why Marvel is killing it, right? Because they could go, well, yeah, this was the most popular character, yada, yada, yada. Okay, here's $100 million, go make that shit. You can't just walk up and be like, hey, you know, I'm this guy who loves comedy from Atlanta, I want to do a movie about me. They're like, fuck you, write a book.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Prove the product first. So, in a weird way, so what happens is, all the great stories, they would be movies, right, that don't have any, what is it called, like pre-established fan bases, end up becoming TV shows, right? So movies end up being things we're already familiar with, and the great stories end up getting turned into TV shows, and that's where you get a Breaking Bad. That's where you get, you know, any great show that we've had, like a run of incredible television right now. You know, TV is at its highest right now. TV as an entity is dying, but the stories on TV are the shit, right? So I'm trying to think, name any show that's really great. Game of Thrones, even though that was a book, but like you have some really great TV shows that pop out of nowhere. But its reality is just investment, bro. It's like it costs a lot of money to make TV, so they're not going to do it unless they feel like there's enough of a draw for it. And to be honest, we're getting, it's like a long question, long answer, but we're very niche in what we like now. Like the internet has given us the opportunity to like specifically what we like, right? So back in the day, you know, when I was growing up, there was MTV, there was the fucking cable channels, and then that was it. So we didn't have internet. It was either you watched TV or you were bored. You had two options. So yeah, I'm gonna watch, you know, whatever's on TV. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Martin or Fresh Prince or these types of things, that kind of stuff like that. Now, when you put something on TV, you gotta put on what I fucking like specifically. You know what I mean? And I think now it works on TV as niche programming. You know, I don't think a show like Everybody Loves Raymond can work on TV anymore. It just, there's not like
it's
a
too
niche
like
too generic. It's just too generic.
Has to be maybe Italian guy who likes this and who lives here.
Exactly. It has to be even more Italian so that the Italian community gets behind. Sopranos could work. Because it's a fascinating look into Italian culture. Right? Like a black show about black cultural things can work. Okay? Black-ish, etc. That can work, right? Because you have an underserved people that are going to go and gravitate towards the show because they're like, oh shit, that's our shit that's out there. White people don't think it as a collective group. You see what I'm saying? Italians think of it as a collective group. Polish people think of it as a collective group. Russians think of it as a collective group. But we don't have combos amongst all of us and go, what we watching? You see what I'm saying? So you need to tap into.
So there's diversity within the white audience.
That's what nobody
that people's
that's
not really
white doesn't realize. You assume all of us are one people, but Italians got no fucking clue what I'm doing. I got no fucking clue what Irish people watch. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, when there was no options, we're like, all right, I'm gonna watch Everybody Loves Raymond because it's close to my Scottish Irish family. It ain't there, but it's close. But now, if you know what I'm saying, like now I'm not watching that shit. So TV's complex, man.